Okay, so the next one that we're going to do is we're going to go through A2, sorry. And we're going to go through A2, I'm going to start off with world teams. And this is basically having the ability to work in teams across the world, basically, okay? And as you can see here, different people are working with different, basically remotely, all over the world. Again, it's a good thing because people can don't need to be in one country; they can be all over the place. So that's part of world teams. Another one is multicultural. So obviously, the technology needs to have the ability to work for different people in a multicultural society, whether that's using people from different ethnicities or different religions. The next one is inclusivity. And inclusivity basically means to make sure that it is accessible for all. And again, making sure that everyone can access the same device. So that's using stuff like for instance, audio readers. So if somebody's blind, they can use that piece of technology. Also, if someone is sort of deaf, then they can obviously have some like subtitles in there, all that kind of stuff. Again, these are things that will appear and they are inclusive for all. The next one here is working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Cloud storage and especially modern technologies, these will work for all the time. If you want to work on Christmas Day, you can get on Christmas Day. If you want to work on specifics in terms of if you're working in a different country, you can work there. You can work across different time zones, all that kind of stuff. The next one here says flexibility. So this is having the ability to flexibly work through and on different computing devices. Okay, so stuff like on different computers, different devices, work on phones, tablets, all these kind of things. So that's working flexibly. Okay. The next one is called collaboration tools. These tools allow basically us to work and work on the same document at the same time, which are then cut down on time that we use to create that specific document or to work on that specific task. So scheduling and planning tools, this is basically where this will allow us to plan who's doing what. So for instance, using this chart, we can actually see that we start here and we're going to end there on this one task, which is the planning stage. But as part of the planning stage, we're going to research as part of the planning stage, because then in February, we're then going to start there. And then so on and so forth, so we know our design will start at the same time as them two. And then we know our implementation part will start there. Just so we can plan out to see what we are doing at certain times, and also to give people different jobs. Okay, so communication platforms and channels. So this is basically having the ability to basically talk over a specific network, and that specific network could be a closed network such as Microsoft Teams, or it could be an open forum that might have, say, Twitter or something like that. This will allow us to obviously communicate about certain productivity needs, certain things that we have done within the workplace. There we've got is interface design. So this is having the correct interface design to actually work on different computers, whether it is a desktop computer, iPad, iPhone, all these kind of things. Now the user interface device in McDonald's can be used on both mobile phone, can be used on a tablet, can be used on different things. Now the next one is this. We've also got accessibility features. So accessibility features will allow people to use computers in different ways. Modern technologies. So this is using new pieces of technology, which might be done whether it's web-based, whether it is hardware-based. And again, using these modern technologies to make our team work much faster. The next one where it's got death of the high street. Death of the high street we have got is when basically real shops are closing down because people are more likely to buy stuff on the computers. So again, when we are when you see all these high shops closing down, the main reason why is because the high streets are closing down, but they are setting up online shops, which is easier and more convenient for people to shop on. Remote working is another one. So working from home or working from different locations. This is having the ability to work in your own space. Now the company can actually doesn't need to pay for any big offices at all. Don't need to pay for any extra equipment or any hardware like that, because you will just work from home. So that's a good thing, but a bad thing is people may become lazy, and as you can see here, it may turn into a bit of a childminder at the same time, which means you might not be able to work correctly or efficiently at the same time. Okay.